She was 7 months pregnant when her husband left her. No money, no home, no one willing to stand beside her. The village laughed, the city forgot her, and the man who promised forever chose another woman. But what he didn't know was that the child growing inside her would return one day and rewrite their destiny. This is not just a story about betrayal. It's a story about karma and the woman who survived long enough to watch it happen. Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is ID Folktales Stories, and this is where African folktales come alive. I bring you powerful, emotional, and unforgettable stories that will keep you glued to your screen. If you enjoy great storytelling, please subscribe, like this video, and always drop a comment. I love hearing from you. Keep watching because I promise to always bring interesting stories straight to your screen. The whole village believed Musa loved Amina more than life. They were the couple people pointed at and whispered, "That is real love." Every evening, after the sun softened into orange, Musa would meet Amina under the old mango tree near the river. He would bring roasted corn wrapped in paper. She would laugh too loudly, covering her mouth with her scarf, pretending to be shy. "I will build you a big house," Musa promised one evening, tracing circles in the sand. Amina smiled. "I don't want tiles. I want peace." He held her hand tightly. "You will have both." When Musa married Amina, the wedding lasted 3 days. Drums, dancing, food spilling from every compound. Even the village chief said, "This marriage will outlive us all." Amina believed it. She followed Musa to the city 2 weeks later, leaving behind her mother, her goats, her childhood. She carried only 2 bags and her trust. The city did not welcome Amina gently. It swallowed her. Tall buildings blocked the sky. Horns screamed day and night. Musa changed within months. His laughter grew rare, his patience thinner, his eyes always tired. He worked long hours as a driver for a rich businessman. He began wearing new clothes, speaking faster, acting distant. Amina waited in their small rented room every night with hot food. Sometimes he came home, sometimes he didn't. When he did, he smelled of perfume that was not hers. "Amina, stop asking questions," he snapped once when she asked where he had been. "I am working for us." She swallowed her tears. Then, one morning, she woke up dizzy. The clinic confirmed it. She was pregnant. She ran home barefoot, laughing and crying at the same time, waiting to surprise him. That night, she cooked his favorite soup and waited by the door. When Musa entered, she hugged him. "I'm carrying your child," she whispered. He froze. His face didn't light up. It hardened. The arguments began after that night. Musa became colder. He stayed away longer. He stopped touching her stomach. He stopped touching her at all. One afternoon, Amina went to deliver food to him at work as a surprise. She saw him before he saw her. He was leaning against a shiny black car. A beautiful woman stepped out laughing. Her clothes screamed money. Her hair flowed like silk. She touched Musa's arm familiarly, too familiarly. Amina's hands shook. The food container slipped. The woman noticed her first. "Who is that?" she asked Musa. He turned. Their eyes met. For one long second, the world held its breath. Then, Musa said the words that shattered Amina's bones. She's my cousin from the village. Cousin. Amina stood frozen. The woman smiled politely. Nice to meet you. Amina nodded, unable to speak. That was the moment she understood. She was already being erased. The pregnancy became heavy. Amina moved slowly. She vomited often. She needed help. Musa became cruel. You are always tired, he complained. You are always complaining, he shouted. You are useless now. One night, after a violent argument, he packed a bag. He said, I'm leaving. Amina stared. Leaving where? To live my life. What about me? What about your child? He looked at her stomach like it was a burden he didn't order. That is your problem. The door slammed. Amina slid to the floor. The baby kicked inside as if asking what was happening. She wrapped her arms around her stomach and cried until dawn. He never came back. With no money and no food, Amina returned to the village. People stared. Whispers followed her like flies. That's the girl whose husband left her. She couldn't keep a man. Her mother opened the door and froze when she saw her swollen belly. Then she pulled her inside and held her. No questions, just tears. Life became survival. Amina worked in the fields even while pregnant. Her back ached, her feet swelled, but she refused to beg. I will not die, she told her mother. My child will not suffer for his father's sins. The day she gave birth, thunder shook the sky. The baby cried loudly, a strong boy. Her mother smiled. This one will shake the world. Amina named him Sadik. Truth, because truth always returns. Years passed. Sadik grew tall and sharp-eyed. He asked questions no one wanted to answer. Where is my father? Amina always smiled weakly. He traveled. But the village children were cruel. He doesn't have a father, they mocked. Sadik fought often. He came home bruised but silent. His anger burned quietly. A teacher noticed his intelligence and pushed him to study. He became the best student in the village school. Amina sold her jewelry to send him to the city for university. The same city Musa had chosen over them. When Sadik left, Amina whispered, "Don't become like him." Sadik looked into her eyes. "I will become better." The city welcomed Sadik differently. He was hungry for success. He studied day and night. He worked part-time. He slept 4 hours. He climbed without mercy. By 28, he owned a technology company that attracted investors. Newspapers called him a genius. Television stations invited him. But he never mentioned his father. One evening at a charity gala, he met an old, tired driver serving drinks. Their eyes locked. Something felt familiar. The man dropped a glass when he heard Sadik's name announced. Sadik Musa. The old man trembled. It was Musa, broken, aged, poor. The rich woman he left Amina for had abandoned him years ago. Life had chewed him and spit him out. Musa approached him slowly after the event. "Sadik," he whispered. Sadik stared. "Yes, I'm your father." The word hung heavy. Father. Sadik felt heat rush to his chest. He saw his mother crying, starving, working fields, alone. He clenched his fists. "I'm your mistake," he said coldly. "My father died before I was born." Musa fell to his knees. I'm sorry. I destroyed everything. Forgive me. People watched. Sadik stepped back. I built my life without you. Stay out of it. He walked away. Musa sobbed on the marble floor. For the first time, he understood what abandonment felt like. Sadik returned to the village with wealth. He built his mother a mansion on the very land where their mud house stood. The village gathered in awe. Amina cried when she entered her new home. You did this, she whispered. You did this, he replied. You never gave up. Then Musa appeared at the gate, thin, weak, ashamed. The guard,
but Amina recognized him instantly. Silence swallowed the air. He couldn't meet her eyes. I came to beg, he said, not for money, for forgiveness. Sadik's jaw tightened. Amina stepped forward. Years of pain sat between them. She looked at the man who abandoned her and saw a stranger. Then she spoke softly. I forgive you. Sadik gasped. But you will not stay, she added. Forgiveness is not invitation. Musa nodded, tears falling. He left lighter than he arrived. Months later, news spread. Musa had died quietly in a roadside shelter. No wealth, no family, no legacy, only regret. Sadik attended the burial in silence. He placed a single flower on the grave. I broke the cycle, he whispered. Back home, Amina sat on her balcony watching the sunset, her son beside her, her house strong, her heart peaceful. She had lost a husband, but she had gained a future. And in the end, the woman abandoned while pregnant became the mother of a man the world could not ignore. Karma had not shouted, it had waited, and then it answered. Thanks for watching. See you in my next one.